Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. We are doing 5 minutes of Reiki, followed by 5 minutes of free-for-all questions, cards of the day, or messages of the day. So we are going to start with the Reiki. What I'm going to do is set the intention for whatever will benefit each of you the most as individuals. If you have something more specific that you would like the Reiki to focus on, feel free to adjust that intention. And for those of you who are watching this after the live portion is actually over, please know that you can still receive the energy and benefit just as much from the Reiki as those who are here right now. So let's get this Reiki started, shall we? Welcome back, Willie Dog's Mama. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 10:45 in the morning here, Mountain Time. That means we will finish up at 50 after the hour. Spiritual enlightenment. Hello, hello. Oh, well, I'm glad you made it in today. Woohoo. Michelle Wilkins. Hello, hello. Glad to see you back. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, spiritual, so we're in good shape. Stand, welcome back, welcome back. Probably because I just got out of the last video. Probably wasn't enough time in between. Is probably why there's not notifications coming out on this one. I don't know if a lot of people say that or what, but my dad used to say that. I would imagine he picked it up from my grandpa. Shakoya Wilkins, hello, hello. We've got 4 more minutes of Reiki. Yep, yep. I always thought it was too. My grandpa had some of the most colorful ways of getting an idea across. If he had been a writer, he would have been really good at it. Thank you, whoever gave me that thumbs up already. I do appreciate it. Those of you who are sharing this video, that is much appreciated too. I do like to be able to help as many people as possible. The more people I'm in front of, the more people I can help. 3 more minutes of Reiki. Those of you who would like to schedule Reiki sessions, you can check out my website, www.amista.info. INFO, that is in the description box below. Get a hold of me and we'll get something scheduled for you. If you enjoy the 5 minutes of free Reiki here that you're sharing with everybody else that is watching this video now and later, can you imagine what a personal Reiki session would feel like with an hour of Reiki coming straight to you? It makes a difference. It's way cool. And we have 3 more minutes of Reiki left. It keeps life interesting, doesn't it, Willie Dog's Mama? I can still remember one time, my grandpa was a farmer and my uncles were, some of them were farmers. And one of them was thinking about buying a farm that was in the county where my grandpa was. And so he asked him, he says, "What do you think about so-and-so's place? It's up for sale now." And I was probably only 4 or 5 at the time, but I can still remember my grandpa saying, "You don't want that place. The soil is thinner than skimmed piss on a plate." He said he doesn't rotate his crops. It's bad. And I guess I'll remember that for all of my life if I've remembered it 40 some years. 1 more minute of Reiki. Right? It's always interesting what gets branded into our memories, isn't it? Oh, that's sweet. All right, let's wrap up Reiki. We've got 5 minutes of that, and then we're going to open the doors for free for all questions and/or cards of the day. Okay, who's in the door first? Shaquaya Wilkins wants a COD. Oh, yeah, we're also doing MODs today, too, if you guys want MODs. Okay, so Shaquaya, we're going to start with Lenormand for you. Oh, Michelle, that's a big question. All right, we'll look at that in a second here. Shaquaya, COD, your house card is the Tower. Now, this can be government agencies or business. Let's see what cover card we get that goes with it. Okay, so here's your cover card. You've got the Clover. This is the card of good luck. See how there's 4 leaves right there in the foreground? 4-leaf clover. So this can tell you that if you have some kind of court case coming up, this can be that you'll be really lucky with that. Or if you have something going on at some kind of government office that you're waiting for approval on, this is a sign that that's going to go well for you. Same thing if you have resumes or applications out for different businesses, same thing. This is a sign that things can go well. So if you're like looking for jobs with several different businesses out there, you should be hearing. And if you have something going on with some kind of government agency, things should be going well. So one of those two is what I would expect based on just those 2 cards, my dear. All right, so I hope that makes sense for you, Michelle. Is lung transplant surgery a good option for Miss Michelle? Is lung transplant surgery a good option for Miss Michelle? Is surgery a good option for Miss Michelle? I definitely am not seeing the kind of answer that I would like to see here. And I'm trying to just look at, you have a lot of people in your answer, which really sort of throws it as far as looking at yes and no's. I do think that it's going to be a good option for you. I think you have some people to convince along the way that it's a good option for you as well, though. And so I think that what happens moving forward is going to depend on the decision of 3 people along the path. The very first card that I have coming up, Miss Michelle, is the Tower card, basically. This is the Blasted Oak, but it's in reverse, which is good because this talks about recovering from something that's pretty devastating. So to me, this is definitely Spirit saying, okay, I'm on the same page with you. We're talking about a transplant that would be recovering from something really devastating going on. The last card is my 4 of Vessels, which is also in reverse. To me, when you have the 4 of Vessels right side up, this can be boredom. This can be not being able to live up to your fullest potential. This can be languishing, basically. When you've got this coming up in reverse, especially in this deck, this is talking about life's getting interesting. You're getting to do things that you want to do. You're getting to, you're getting to live life much more fully than you were able to before. So is it still an option? Yes, it's still an option. Now, as far as having these 3 cards in the middle to get from here to there tells me about these people that you're going to have to deal with first. So you're going to have to convince some people along the way. And I'm sure we're talking about at least one doctor, maybe even some insurance type people. The first thing that you have showing up as far as a person is someone who has a King of Bows type personality. This is somebody who really is used to making decisions, is used to being in charge. He's not afraid of taking the lead on making decisions like this. He also thinks outside the box, which is good news, because that means he's going to be really very creative in problem solving. So if you have some issues that are between now and there, this person's going to be able to help you find solutions to those issues so that you can get to the point where you actually have the transplant. The next person that you have showing up here is somebody that comes in to me as a female. When she comes in as the Queen of Wands in reverse, or the Queen of Swords in reverse in this particular deck, this is somebody who she's very cautious. She's seen some things happen that did not turn out the way she wanted them to before, and she does not like to take risks and put herself in that kind of vulnerable position. This could be a surgeon or a doctor or somebody who is like, I have a record to maintain. I want to have a bunch of people living after I'm done with them. Let's not make things too risky. Let's go for the more sure thing here. So this person is also going to have to be on board, whoever this is, okay? And then the next thing that we have coming up. This is you, honey. As soon as I picked this up, I knew this is you. This is the Queen of Vessels. She's in reverse. Now, Queen of Vessels, when she's right side up, a Queen of Vessels is somebody who is very self-sacrificing. So this is going to be the last question, guys. There's the timer. A Queen of Vessels normally is somebody who is very self-sacrificing. They put other people's needs in front of themselves. This is you. This is going to take you stepping up to the plate and saying, you know what? Nah. I'm taking care of me. I'm sorry that you need this right now, but right now my priority is I have to make time to exercise. I have to make time to do whatever it takes to make sure that I get this transplant. So I'm sorry that you need help. You're going to have to find help somewhere else. There are going to be times when you have to say that. And you getting this transplant is going to be dependent on you finding the ways to say, no, I have to do me right now. That's going to be very important. And I feel like you've had trouble with that. So that's going to be a challenge for you. So you're going to have to really remember, okay, what's at stake here? All right. Don't poo-poo your needs just because you always have. Right now, you're in a critical situation. You can't afford to do that. Okay. So that's part of it. And I think that you're going to do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this ending card where life is getting interesting and you're doing more of what you want to do and you're living up more to your full potential. All right. But it's going to be important how you handle things. Sorry, guys, I kind of took that up with just two, but that one was an important one. Those of you who actually need one or two questions answered, you can always order a one or two question reading off of my website. And then I can sit down with those cards. That way you don't have to wait till next time I'm here and catch me before the timer goes off. You're quite welcome, Shakoya. Hello there, Sierra. Glad to see you in the room, honey. Hey, Av, neat. Hello. I'm fantastic. How are you? Hello there, Irene. Thank you, Willie Dog's mama. You too? You guys are so amazing how supportive you are to each other. Thank you for being that way. You're quite welcome, Sam. Peace out. Have a great day yourself. Hello there, Wallflower. You just coming in as we're leaving. I'm fantastic, though. How are you, sweetie? You're always hungry after Reiki? I hope you're eating healthy foods after Reiki. You're quite welcome. Irene, we can certainly do like a little one-question reading on that if you want to order that from my website. I'm not going to be able to tell you a name because I'm not big on names and readings, but we can look at, what type of personality he would have, types of things like where you would meet him, whatever else Spirit wanted to bring to let you know about that. Oh, wow, Spiritual. I'm so sorry. Okay, Willie Dog's mama, be safe out there. Lasagna, that sounds good. I'm glad to hear you're good, Wallflower. Okay, everybody, I think we've got everything done here that we need to do for today. Everyone have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling weekend, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everybody.